Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Jason. This is From Heroes to Icons. Welcome to our must-have comic books pull list. For this week, we will be looking at the last week in December, or our books coming out on Wednesday, December 30th. The last comic book pull list of 2020. At the hearing of this, it'll probably be in the middle of the week, most likely right before Christmas. And we would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we're just glad that we got through the year and the boxes are piling up. Not the boxes of gifts, but the boxes of comic book boxes. It has definitely been a eventful year. And with everything that has happened, I hope this recording finds everyone doing well. Me personally, I had a pretty good year despite all the trials and the tribulations that we had went through. But thank God for getting us through it. Know what I mean? To let everybody know, I will not be on any comic book talk live streams for the next 2 weeks. You guys can check me out on January 8th there. But before this year ends, we're going to have one more unboxing video, maybe a live video. I'm not too sure about that. And we are definitely going to do one more on the run video. And most likely I will show like 150 books from Storm Riders for all of y'all that want to see some dope kung fu books that make Iron Fist look like trash. But that's neither here nor there. And I will have my final video of 2020 will be the best of 2020. And I'm not just going down with the covers and the books and stuff like that, but it will be only the stuff that I personally have purchased. So if you're looking for certain variants and stuff, yes, they are some of the top ones, but if I didn't buy it or if I didn't read it, it won't be on my list. Gotta have some type of sincerity about it and not just hopes and dreams of pretty pictures. But we won't prolong the time any longer. We're going to start off, as always, with our Indies, Image, and Boom comic books. We have Kanto, The Hollow Man, number 4, by David Bauer and Drew Zucker. Zucker is doing cover A, and Philip Sevy is doing cover B. This is a 32-page book for $3.99. We have Hillbilly, Treacherous Treason of 12-Toe Maggie, number 2. It is written, drawn, and the covers are all by Eric Powell. This is a 32-page book for $3.99. Lost Soldiers number 5 by Alex Cott and Luca Casalangueda. This is probably a 32-page book, and it is $3.99. The Witcher Fading Memory number 2 by Bartosz Sizbar and Ahmad Mir. Cover A is by Evan Cagle, and cover B is by Jeremy Wilson. This is a 32-page book for $3.99. Next up, this is our DC Comics, and yes, the list is quite short this week. Batman Annual number 5 by James Tynion and James Stokes. Cover A is by Derek Chu, and cover B is by In-Huk Lee. This is 48 pages for $4.99. Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Last 52, War of the Multiverses, number 1 by Snyder, Williamson's Tynan, and Daniel Sempri, and I believe maybe some other artists. Cover A is by Dan Mora, and cover B is by Gary Frank. This is 80 pages for $8.99. The Jenny Hex Special, number 1, by Magdalene Visaggio and Gleb Melenkov. Cover A is by Nick Filidari, and cover B is by Nick Darrington. The regular cover is 48 pages for $4.99, and cover B, I believe, is a cardstock cover for $5.99. Justice League Endless Winter #2 by Andy Lanning, Ron Mars, and can't pronounce his name, but DG, we gonna call him, and Howard Porter and Santucci. Cover A is by Mikhail Hanan, and cover B is by Daniel Warren Johnson. This is 40 pages for $4.99. Tales of the Dark Multiverse. This is the Dark Knight's Death Metal one by Snyder and Lanning, and cover A is by David Marquez, and I believe the pencils are by Trevor Scott. This is 48 pages for $5.99. Next up, moving over to Marvel Comics, we have The Amazing Spider-Man #55 by Nick Spencer and Patrick Gleason. Gleason is doing cover A. Ron Lim is giving us a Lego variant for cover B, and cover C, Pure Fire, is by Gabriel Dell'Otto. This is 36 pages for $3.99. The Avengers #40 by Jason Aaron and Javier Garrin. This is the beginning, I believe, of the new Who's Going to Be the Phoenix arc. Let us pray. Cover A is by Leno Francis Yu. Cover B, I believe, is a connecting cover by Dustin Weaver. Cover C is The Real Phoenix by Arthur Adams. Cover D is by Javier Garrin, which is a design variant. Cover E is by Joshua Swaby, and cover F is by Torrin Clark. Ghost Rider. No, I'm sorry. That book is 28 pages for $3.99. Getting ahead of myself. Ghost Rider Return of Vengeance #1 by Howard Mackey and Javier Salters, one of the old school Ghost Rider artists. Javier Salters is doing cover A. Cover B is by Philip Tan. Cover C is a nullified variant by Kyle Hotz. Cover D is by Ryan Stegman. And cover F is by Peach Momoko. This is 36 pages for $3.99. Shang-Chi #4 by Jean Louise Yang, Philip Tan, and Takai Ruan. Cover A is by Bernard Chang. Cover B is by Raphael Albuquerque. That's a 1 in 25. And cover C is by Carrie Radnoff, and that is a nullified variant. 28 pages for $3.99. Werewolf by Night #3 by Benjamin Jackendorf and Taboo and Scott Eaton. Cover A only that I'm showing is by Mike McCone. 28 pages for $3.99. The Wolverine #8, as Marvel would have us believe, 350. It's by Benjamin Percy, Adam Kubert, and Victor Bondanovic. Cover A is by Adam Kubert. Cover B is by Bill Sienkiewicz. Cover C is by Dave Raposa, and that's a nullified variant. And cover D is by David Finch. That's a fire cover. 44 pages for $4.99. Last book for Marvel, X-Men #13. #16 by Jonathan Hickman and Phil Noto. Cover A is by Leno Francis Yu. Cover B is by Eben Coelho. That's a nullified variant. Cover C is by Miguel Mercado. And cover D with Gambit and Rogue is by Cale New. 28 pages for $3.99. This week's cover of the week, we're going to start off with a straight cover grab. This was not in the pull list. Horror Comics Black and White #1. I do not know the artist for that, but it looks like a very similar Ghost Rider type cover. Kind of dope. Wolverine #350 or #8, the David Finch cover. Batman Annual #5, cover A by Derek Chu. Ghost Rider Return of Vengeance #1, the Peach Momoko cover, and the cover of the week is The Amazing Spider-Man #55 by Gabriel Dell'Otto. Gotta have 2 of those. Pretty enough to slab. For our books of the week, and we only have 3 for such a short week, we have Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Last 52, The War of the Multiverses by Snyder and Samper, The Avengers #40 by Aaron and Garrin. That's kind of cool, ain't it? And Wolverine #8 by Percy, Kubert, and Bondanovic. And that is it, my people. I hope you guys have a merry and wonderful Christmas, and I will see you guys next week for the first pull list of 2021. And my God, will it be a gigantic one. Great way to start the new year with nothing but a hot stack of comic books. All right, my people, be great and do great. Peace.